for sure. And Darren is here. Now, Darren, you are the principal of Mount Ellis Academy. If someone is brand new and has never heard of Mount Ellis, can you kind of give us, a small rundown of who you guys are and what you do?
Absolutely. Mount Ellis Academy is a private, state-accredited high school. We've been here since 1902.
Wow.
Big part of the history and heritage of this community. Elisha Rouse, who, he of Rouse Street fame, is the one who donated the first 20 acres for our school to be built on in 1902. So we've been here a long time. We've been a big part of this community. We're a school that has a college prep program, but our emphasis is on outdoor adventure learning. For instance, right now our students are down in Teton National Park, and they're having school in the Tetons, camping for a week. They're snorkeling with trout to study their environment and habitat and what they eat and all of that. All kinds of interesting activities, but it's a very engaging place for kids to be. We're a Christian school. That's a nutshell of who we are.
Now, how many students do you guys have in the academy?
From year to year in the high school level, we have 70 to 85 students.
Okay, so we're talking about a good number of students that get basically what I would see as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and a cool way of learning. Is that
That's
how
right.
you guys see it as well?
Yes.
All right, 1902. I would guess that you guys are getting pretty old around that school with different types of infrastructure things.
Yes, when you've been there that long, the infrastructure tends to get to the end of its useful life, and our sewer system in particular has reached that point, and the toilets are still flushing right now, but at any time we really could be thrown into a crisis situation, and we know we're going to have to replace it. It's going to be about a $600,000 job, and that involves some water system work as well. But it's a huge need, and that kind of money is hard to raise. It's easy to raise money for student aid or a new program, but raising money to bury underground is a little more difficult, and so this is a huge opportunity for us.
And it's absolutely a need. I mean, we're not talking about sending somebody on a fancy trip. We're talking about the basic infrastructures of your school system. Now, tell me how you got involved with the Kohl's Cares campaign and what exactly it is.
Well, we kind of stumbled into it, actually. It started on July 7, and we didn't find out about it until, last week of July or so. And so we've been working on it a shorter time than most schools, but it's been a remarkable story what's happened. We've just had a deluge of votes come in, and right now we're at 21st among all the schools in the nation in votes. We're the only school in Montana that's in contention at all. Now, the top 20 schools in this Kohl's Cares campaign will receive $500,000 grants. So we're one place right now out of receiving that, just a handful of votes out of 20th place. Now, over the next week, because this ends on September 3, we want to climb that ladder and get into a more secure position somewhere in that top 20. And in order to do that, we're going to need help from Bozeman. We're currently getting votes from all over the world. For instance, we're dominating in Pakistan right now. We have an alumnus from Pakistan.
That's awesome.
We have foreign students every year, and he's working hard in Pakistan. So it's an international phenomenon, but we desperately need Bozeman behind us.
Okay, so now, we're not asking anybody to get into their wallets and get out any money. You don't have to do that. We know everyone is really strapped for cash. All you have to do is get on Facebook. Is that right?
That's right. This whole thing is operated through Facebook, and I think you'll tell them how to get to it through your website. But every Facebook member gets 20 votes. They can cast a maximum of 5 votes on a given school. So you can cast 5 votes for us, and if you'd like, you could cast 5 votes for another school, but please do cast 5 votes for us. Right now, we have a number of Bozeman businesses that have signed on with this, and they're handing out flyers to all of their customers who come through. They're encouraging all their employees. And so if you're listening right now and you own a business or you have a workplace with other employees, please get a hold of us, and we can supply you with flyers and information and all kinds of ways to promote this.
You guys were on our sister station about a week ago, and that's when I first heard of what you were doing. I got on there and I registered and I got my 5 votes in. I think the whole process took a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes tops. It doesn't take any time. You can vote up to 5 times, and you need to do it before Friday, September the 3rd. Is that the deadline?
That's right.
All right, so that is how you can help. You can link right there from the website. You can also get there. If you're already on our Facebook group, it's all over that. Now, big prizes up for grabs as well when it comes to this.
Yes, we're fortunate. We've had a couple of local businesses and some of our alumni offer to give prizes, a raffle, be eligible for a prize for people who vote. For instance, Central Helicopters here in Bozeman is offering a raffle for a helicopter ride over the Gallatin Valley and some of the mountains and things like that. And I think you have on your Facebook page the links to those different, you can select which one you want. There's also one for a free iPad.
Yes.
So a person can go on there, they can select which one of those they want to be eligible for and cast their 5 votes. The other thing that's very important is when you cast those 5 votes, there's a little button that says share. And after you cast your 5 votes, you can click on that, and then you can write a little note inviting all of your Facebook friends to support as well. And that's where we can really get an exponential effect. Your 5 votes can become, 500 votes very quickly if you promote it among your friends, and we need that.
We're talking about keeping this money locally, a $500,000 grant. That is no small change, that is for sure. It's the Kohl's Cares campaign 21. We're spot 21. We got to get to 20 and move up because I guarantee all these other schools are going to be doing the same thing. Thank you very much for taking time to come in this morning. I guarantee that you are out and about everywhere trying to get your votes.
Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely. All these details are going to be online, both on the Facebook page and on My 1035, so check it out there. 7:47, here's Lady Antebellum. It's Need You Now on My 1035.